Thank you, Mr. President. Prove me wrong. This was the sign over the table Charlie Kirk would set up at college campuses. An invitation to come and talk about the issues of the day, debate, and if you could, prove him wrong. This encapsulates the ideal of academic freedom, which should be the hallmark of every university. Come, read, learn about ideas, think about them, and if you can, prove them wrong. Not by shouting, not by slogans, and not by violence. Engage in civil, respectful discussion, the contest of ideas which helps us shape and reshape our thinking and move knowledge forward. Charlie Kirk did not express it in this way, but his method differed little from that of Karl Popper, and scientific truth being determined by that which couldn't be proved wrong, or Hegel's dialectic, whose thesis and antithesis would lead, he was certain, to an improved synthesis, or the classic and eponymous dialogue of Socrates, a method of testing and advancing knowledge older than the idea of the university itself. But is respectful debate something which we have lost today? Are we still looking for knowledge, or instead only seeking confirmation of our existing biases, scared of where challenging them may lead us? Charlie Kirk's silencing with a bullet, rather than a better argument, suggests we are no longer universally searching for the truth. The encampment at the University of Sydney and related protests, where there was no attempt to engage in civil discourse, and yelled chants calling for the abolition of the Jewish state, and by extension its people, filled the quadrangle, illustrated an attempt to squash free speech, not to foster it. If, as the Safe Work Inspector found, a climate of fear and anxiety is created and perpetuated so that Jewish students and staff are fearful of attending the university, how is respectful dialogue possible? And to defend this, as senior university executives sought to do, as protecting protest, elevates protest above free speech and above the traditional university mission of searching after truth and advancing human knowledge. Protest traditionally has been part of a dialogue, a loud and often messy dialogue, but one where an opposite case was being put and a response was sought. But the protest we saw at the University of Sydney was one where the other side of the debate was seen as having no legitimacy, and therefore there was no debate to be had. This is the action of fascist truth suppressors, not free truth seekers. This is the approach of those who would shut down inquiry rather than encourage dialogue. If Charlie Kirk's death is to have any meaning, let it be that we all, across the spectrum of ideas, recommit to solving our problems through peaceful discourse and eschew violence and chants which simply block our ears from hearing the ideas of others.